Oh, just a little more love. This is the love show this morning.
Every day.
We're pumping the love show right
Every
here on the
day.
Peace of the Morning show. Love is what we need. Love is what we're pushing. Love is what we're going to
more
get. Love. No
More
doubt.
love.
Love's going to open it up for you. Love's going to take you to the next level. No matter what, no matter who, no matter what's going on. Love is what we need. So call us today and talk about love and how it's impacted you, especially how it's impacted your papa, your dad. What's going on in your life with your pop? Talk about it. Talk about the love, because that's what we need. We need that love. 240-455-5934. That's the number to call us and talk to us about love. Love in your life, making yourself happy, making yourself love no matter what. Because at the end of the day, at the top of the day, it's all about love. And we need it. And so we're pushing that peace and we're pushing that love for you. And we want to make sure that we get the love rolling.
Love some. Love yourself too. Don't forget that.
Wow. Love yourself some more. On the Peace of the Morning show.
Your eyes and see what you have already returned. You will receive your pay for all the love that you have given. From the bottom of your heart, tear yourself apart from those things that cannot take you ahead. Give yourself a chance to be a king or a queen and build your destiny. Instead, standing in your own light, sure it is your own right. Trying to convince yourself of who you really are. Give yourself an insight, using it with all your might. Then you realize you fly amongst the stars.
Yeah.
Love.
Love yourself some more.
Love.
Open
Your eyes
see
what is already written.
yourself.
For all the love that you have given. From the bottom of your heart, tear yourself apart from those things that cannot take you ahead. Give yourself a chance to be a king or a queen and build your destiny. Instead, standing in your own light, sure it is your own right. Trying to convince yourself of who you really are. Give yourself an insight, using it with all your might. Then you realize you fly amongst the stars.
Yeah.
We're rolling. And we live.
Oh, we good. Keep rolling with it. Yeah. Ow.
Peace in the Morning show. Welcome. Everybody, welcome. Get the love going. Exercise. Exercises for love. Exercises for healing. Exercises for living life real happy. Well, oh, love, 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 oh, yeah. Standing in your own light, sure it is your own right. Trying to convince yourself of who you really are. Give yourself an insight, using it with all your might. Then you realize you fly amongst the stars.
Your love.
Your eyes and see what is already written. You will receive your pay for all the love that you have given. From the bottom of your heart, tear yourself apart from those things that cannot take you ahead. Give yourself a chance to be a king or a queen and build your destiny. Instead, standing in your own light, sure it is your own right. Trying to convince yourself of who you really are. Give yourself an insight, using it with all your might. Then you realize you fly amongst the stars.
What's up, stars? What's up, stars? How y'all feeling out there this morning?
Love, oh, love, oh, love, oh, love, oh, love, oh, love.
Oh.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thursday. Just a little more love is all we need. Just a little more love, it's time to give. Just a little more love is all we need. Just a little more love. Just a little more love is all we need. Just a little more love, it's time to give.
Just a little more love
It's all we need.
Just a little more
Love.
Just a little more love is all we need.
That's
Just
a
little
Darius
more love.
A. Stanton
Just a
production.
little more love is
In
all
the
we need.
United Kingdom, that's
Yeah.
what we got. Our first hit, 1998. Just a little more love is all we need.
All right. Wow, and it's
Earth
still,
Blessing
and it still
World
sounds good
Court
today.
Orchestra.
That's right. All right. Good morning,
So
peace and
powerful.
love. Welcome to the Peace in the Morning Show with Darius A. Stanton and Queen to the World.
Mama.
That's right. I always love my mama. Just a little more love is all we need. That's what we're pushing today. Just a little
Love.
more
A little
love.
more love, a little more
No doubt.
patience.
We want
a little more
to shout
time.
out to our good brother Delegate Darrell Barnes. Had his kickoff last night, made a big announcement about what he's running for. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. He's not with us today, but he definitely made an announcement last night in front of his family and friends, and we're going to share that with you a little bit later. Lady Karan is on the road. Want to give her a shout out, no doubt about it. The incomparable Lady Karan. Peace and love, Lady
Peace
Karan.
and love, Lady Karan. We missing you. We missing
Thank
you,
all of
Delegate
y'all.
Barnes.
That's right. Thank you all for joining us on Facebook Live. Those who are there, all those who tuned in to www.elifemedia.net with our good brother Roland Bubba Grimes.
Oh, I love him. I love him. Say it out loud.
No doubt about it. So, yesterday there was a lot of happenings going on, a lot of things transpiring. A major announcement that took place. There were 5 people in Flint, Michigan. The Flint, Michigan crisis is still very much alive. That challenge is still happening. Those people are still bathing and drinking out of plastic bottles for the most part,
Which are contaminated.
which is a challenge in itself. But the Attorney General did bring 5 people under charges. And there are other charges that are going to be coming. Some of the charges were more extensive than they had anticipated. One is a manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter charge. So there is some movement with regard to that, but the people are still drinking that water. The other challenge with regard to that is the fact that if you look around the country, there are other cities that are experiencing the same type of challenge. And so it's very important that you pay close attention, but don't let these things drop off your radar. Let these things, these incidents that are taking place first bring notice to you and what's going on in your community. Go check out your water service. Go find out how it's being regulated here in the state of Maryland, state
Right.
of Virginia, state of DC, whatever state you're in the country, or for that matter, around the world. Understand what precautions are in place. What you should do. Also have your own 5-gallon jugs of water. So if you need to do that and drink your own water and provide your own water, you're able to do so. So this is, something very important. We don't want it to drop off the radar. We want to make sure those people in Flint, Michigan know that we still love and care about them and are praying for them and all the other cities throughout the country that are having those kinds of challenges. There's a brother in Annapolis, Maryland, by the name of D. Ward, a young brother, who took bottles of water and, carried 2 truckloads, 2 different trips, met with the folks there in Flint just to show them love. Young brother along with Christian Smooth with Smooth House Productions, Itola, and a few other folks from the community. Brother Cell Spitfire Brown, Common Brown, another one that took a journey. And these young brothers got on the road, and sisters got on the road, and went to Flint to share and show that just a little more love.
That kind of camaraderie is so necessary. Right now, we need more love, more than we've ever needed in the history of the world, and our knowledge of love. And just what Darius has announced, the young brothers and sisters who traveled that distance to take the initiative, take it upon themselves to share water, to show love, to show compassion and consideration for the downtrodden, people who are not doing as well as others. Water with fluoride is dangerous. And don't forget, parents, when you're going to the dentist, check your dentist and put them in check with your research on what fluoride does to the human body, how dangerous it is, so they can stop recommending toothpaste for your children with fluoride, telling them that it cures disease and dental problems like cavities. So just go there, have your work already done, have your certified doctors who made the report, who did the research, and who wrote the books, so they will have something to go along with to resource for themselves why we should not be using fluoride. You can use it to wash your jewelry. It cleans your jewelry very well. Steel, silver, and gold. Right.
So we shift gears a little bit just to go down south, down in Miami right now. There's the Black Film Festival is taking place down in Miami, the same town where Trayvon Martin was tragically killed, and they've made a significant investment in the community. It's one of the few communities in the state of Florida that was founded, institutionalized by African Americans in that town. And so we want to shout out to those folks in film that are there to make a plight and come together, work together in terms of creating positive content. Spike Lee's putting the movie out right now. It was the first one debuted there. Also, just a number of other producers. You know, so if you have a craft, do your homework, do your study, go work with other artists. You know, don't work in silos. Don't think that I got it. If I work with this person, they're gonna take my ideas, or if I work with this person, they're gonna take all the credit. I gotta have my logo. I gotta have my brand. Work with people. You know, Mom, you do a lot of international business.
Yeah, and I learned one thing before you even go further. You can't do it by yourself. That old saying, no man is an island, no man stands alone. That includes women. And for those of you who really want to know how to be a great achiever, do the work without looking for credit. And oh my God, you can get so much more done. And that's when people really notice you. When you're not trying to stand around and ego out, get credit for your work. But you just go and do the work. And people love it and they copy it. I would like to make 1 million Ayusuda bets. I'm sure we can have 1 million Darius Santons. It's very valuable. We need that.
No doubt. You know, one big deal we want to push and make sure that we continue to push is the importance of loving yourself. You know, that just a little more love. Give yourself just that little more love. Because we all go through trials and tribulations. We all have things that we're not proud of, or things that we've done that we're not happy about, or things that have happened to us or have been done to us. But keep loving yourself. You know, love yourself through it all. Because regardless of whom or what, God is going to wrap his arms in love and just squeeze you tight. You just got to know that you possess that inside of you, the God inside of you. Let it come out. Let that love just continue to come out regardless of whom or what. Love is the bottom line. It's the top line. It is the line. So make sure you do that for yourself and share and collaborate and work together. You know, we got to get over whatever transpired that stopped us from wanting to work with this group or work with that group. We have people who are dying. We have children that are suffering, that are homeless. We have children that are being abused and neglected. And so we got to work together to address these issues. We cannot just allow, you know, anything to get in front of us and to stop us from doing what it is that we need to do to help people to get to the next level.
And that's good for our children, because nothing is worse than a child who has poor, low self-esteem, because in the home, he or she does not feel loved.
Wow.
Nothing is worse than a child who's leaving the house every day to go to school feeling like he or she wished they were dead. He or she wished they could run away. He or she wished they never saw their mother or father again, or their older or younger brother or sister. All of that comes from lack of love. We have a caller on the line. All of that comes from lack of love. And it's so important that we pay attention to that.
All right. Well, here we go. Our first call of the morning. Good morning and welcome to the Peace in the Morning show.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Dawn Lanisha.
Don, say it again, please. I apologize.
It's okay. We're getting an echo. Let me call back. I feel like we have a bad...
Do you have your radio? Do you have your program up? Maybe you turn your program down, the volume.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, give us a call right back. Thank you. We look forward to it. So, you know, when we talk about peace and peace in the morning, so very important, you know, regardless of what's going on in the home. Leave each other with peace. You know, leave each other with love. Because that next step, my grandmother used to always say, when my grandfather would be the enforcer, you know, I come home from school and he'd say, you know, did you do your chores? Did you put the trash out? Did you wash the dishes? And my grandmother would say, Lamb, wait a minute. Find out how that boy's day was first. You don't know if he got into a fight in school, if he got chased by a dog, if he got in trouble. You don't know what happened to that boy. And then talk to him and get on him about his chores.
Right.
But find out how he's doing first.
That's what makes.
Good
young
morning,
people-
caller. Excuse
Oh, okay.
me, Miss
I didn't
Queen.
see
Good
the
morning,
call.
caller. Peace and love. Welcome to the Peace in the Morning show.
Well, good morning, peace and love back to you guys.
Wonderful. So tell, who do we have joining us now?
My name is Maisha Rashad. I'm calling in to talk about my upcoming show in Indian Head next weekend.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, no question. Lenny Harris. That's right. Okay, Maisha, well, welcome to the Peace in the Morning show. Thanks so much for joining us. We're excited about your show. So you're performing. What type of performance is it, Maisha?
I'm actually doing a celebration of the music of living icon Dionne Warwick.
Wow, one of my favorites. Oh my God, you touched my heart.
She's one of my
Do you know the way to San Jose?
Yeah.
I've been away so long, I may go wrong and lose my way. Wow.
So,
girl.
Mike,
Good.
what inspired you to do something to, and I love the fact that you're paying tribute to a living legend. What inspired you to do, what you're doing for Dionne Warwick and uplifting her music like this?
Well, I've been a fan of hers for many years, and I've always done Phyllis Hyman tributes because people have told me that I sound like Phyllis Hyman. So
Wow.
I've done many Phyllis Hyman shows, Carter Barron, just all over the place, and Blue Valley. And so I thought I'd do something different, and I thought, whose music do I like that I can pay tribute to? And I thought, oh my goodness, Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick, now she's a living legend, and so that's a good thing.
Well,
So I decided to do her music, not to mention that I already know all of her songs, and so does everybody else. So that I'm sure I'll have a lot of people in the audience singing with me.
Oh,
do
yeah.
you tell us again, when is the show?
The show is next Saturday night, June 24th at 7 o'clock.
Okay,
it's
so
at the Black Box Theater in Indian Head. Let me turn my TV off.
okay, so
It's at the Black Box Theater in Indian Head, Maryland.
okay, so we're down at the Black Box Theater down in Indian Head, all the way down the road, but it's an excellent theater.
All the way down.
No doubt. That's where Bubba Grimes just had his show. It's a beautiful place. The people are very warm and friendly. Great atmosphere. It's a very intimate setting. So, definitely you want to check out the shows on June 24th. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Oh my God, I gotta come.
8 p.m.?
No, don't come to 8. It's at 7.
7 p.m. All right, 7 p.m., June 24th at the Black Box Theater, a tribute to Dionne Warwick. So we definitely want to support you. We'd love to be able to see you come into the station, maybe play some Dionne songs and pump it up just a little bit more. We have on Wednesdays, we have independent artists that are coming in. As a matter of fact, coming up next Wednesday will be none other than Ron Lee Ward Jr. Will be coming into the studio next Wednesday on Wednesday Hump Day here at the Peace in the Morning show. So we invite you to come on in, Maisha, and really appreciate you calling us this morning, letting us know about your event. If you want to, donate 2 tickets and have some folks come in and get some tickets on air, we'd love to be able to do that too, just to promote your event. And really appreciate you joining us.
I will definitely talk to Lenny about that, and he'll get back with you.
Okay.
Maisha, excuse me, what is your last name again?
Rashad, R-A-S-H-A-D.
I don't know why I don't know you, but I want to know you. Please, universe.
What is your name?
Queen Ayasudabat.
Oh, wow.
I would want to know you, so I will do everything I can. Please, universe, to get to that show next Saturday night at 7 p.m. at the Black Box in Indian Head. It's very powerful that you're doing this tribute. Dionne Warwick was a woman, or is a woman, who stood very strong with her music. She performed at the Naval Academy once in Annapolis, Maryland, at the, I can't remember the name of the building, but it was the biggest building in the Naval Academy.
I don't know, it's just changed now.
Oh, no, it's still there.
Oh,
The field
yeah.
house, the Navy field house. And
Okay.
she asked them very politely if they would turn off all the air conditioners. And those people
Okay.
thought they were going to lose their mind. So in lieu of that, I think some smart butt engineer turned off her mic. And that woman said, you know, I've been singing for so long, I really don't need a mic. And she busted in that place. You would have thought she had a whole brand new sound system.
I know she did.
She tore it up, and while she was doing it, like within 3 minutes after she got started, they turned the switch back on, and she tore that place up. So
Wow.
I've always
Wish I
recognized
could
her.
have seen that.
Say that again?
I said, I wish I could have seen that, Joe.
Oh my God, she was phenomenal. And I've always watched her, and I really look up to you and any sisters who will bring any of our beautiful icon musicians on the road for people to learn, especially young people, to see music that had messages, music that had trained voices, women who really worked their voices, who really worked to get a sound, who had a sound that was so triumphant it lasts forever all over the world. So God bless you, universe, God strengthen and protect you, and all the best. Hooray, Maisha
All right,
Rashad.
hooray, Maisha. Thanks so much. No doubt.
I hope that you can make it.
Me too.
All right, we appreciate you. Thanks so much for joining us at the Peace in the Morning show. Have a great day. All right, so that was a beautiful tribute this morning to the good Dionne Warwick.
Oh, I
who's
love her.
Still
My God.
lighting up audiences, and people are doing and pushing her music. Again, just a little more love is all we need. So thanks so much for joining us. Ayoka Durham, peace and love. Good to see you back. Glad that we connected. Thanks for joining us live this morning. You and all those beautiful babies, your husband, beautiful family that you all have. No doubt about it. Glad that we are connected. So I got a chance to meet another star yesterday, and she actually made the front page of the USA Today, and her name is Coach Adar. She happens to be the sister of Darryl Bonds, and she now is the new head coach at Delaware, University of Delaware. She left Georgetown University, resurrected that program. The program had a lot of challenges. There were some instances where students felt, you know, they were being neglected, abused by the previous coach. They let that coach in, brought Coach Adair, and she brought just a little more love.
Right on.
And that
sister.
love took that team. They went this year. They improved their record. The girls, you know, had young ladies had a much more positive attitude about themselves. She took them around the world traveling to play basketball, cultural exchanges. Just did a phenomenal job. And she is now the new head coach at the University of Delaware.
What would make her leave a position where she started to train and see success in the people? I just am curious what would cause her to leave that and start a new job.
Well, you know, opportunities. You know, when you put yourself in a position, sometimes when you're in those big roles that people think, oh, you're at a big school, you're at that big college, you know, but God gives you another path. And he puts you in a place that you might want to be, that you don't know necessarily the reason for the why. But guess what? I talked to her yesterday, and she is coming on the show. So you can ask that question when she comes on the air. So look her up. Her last name is spelled Adair. She was just named to the U.S. Olympic girls teams as one of the part of the coaching staff.
Wow.
So she is continuously pushing. But I had a chance to meet her players 2 years ago, and I'm telling you, the young ladies were just exuberant about the environment and the culture that she created there at Georgetown University. And University of Delaware is rolling out the red carpet and opening the doors for her to be able to do the same types of things for those young ladies there.
That speaks volumes to women. Exercises for love. Apparently she was doing some exercises for love, and she sent the message and they got it, and she's giving it to somebody else because they want it. So that ought to tell us something. We need to get out, exercises for love. Get out there early in the morning. Get up, say your prayers, do your morning meditation, affirmation. Get your running, get your walking. Take your big stick in case you see a dog or a bad boy. And keep it going. Exercises for love.
So now we talk a lot about the good brother who just brought home the championship to Seat Pleasant, Maryland, Kevin Durant and his squad. But let me tell you something about that you may not know, that the Golden State Warriors, their whole team, the management, the CEO, the ownership, the players, Kevin Durant himself, they visited San Quentin State Prison in California.
Beautiful.
They went to see those brothers. They went to spend just a little more love. They pushed a little more love to those brothers in San Quentin who are locked down, some coming out, some not coming out, but they went to share that love with those young people, those young brothers, those older brothers. And what a uplift it was for them to see somebody on television, on the world stage.
Somebody who they love and admire.
Take time out to come talk to them, walk with them, play ball with them, encourage them, and upgrade the downgraded.
That's what they are, the downgraded. Build up the downhearted. Act like you never started. Upgrade the downgraded. Just might be related. This is what happened. He just might be your brother because he looks like your mother. She might just be your cousin. You can never prove that she wasn't. When a man is down on the ground, don't stomp him down, build him up. That's building up love. When a woman is in the world, don't hurt the girl, build her up.
Build her up.
When a baby's on his knees begging please, don't you flee, pick it up.
Pick it up.
When a neighbor is crying, somebody's dying, don't start walking, pick them up. There's no excuse for abuse. If you just see that there's no use when there's a need in order to succeed for us to build up the downhearted, lift up the downgraded. That's what these guys did.
That's
They
what
went
they
to
did.
build
Draymond
up,
Green
build up the downhearted.
went down there and worked with the brothers. Steph Curry went down there and worked with the brothers in San
So
Quentin. So
powerful.
let's give Golden State Warriors their ownership, their leadership, a big round of applause and a hooray!
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
That's right, to the brothers. And they went on down to Golden State. We're going to put a little music on and jam it up because you know tomorrow, we just thank you for that poem. My name
Yeah,
was beautiful.
beautiful.
You know tomorrow is
brother.
Funky Friday.
Friday.
And you know how we do in the studio on Funky Friday. We do it, yo. We're going to rock and roll with you, yo. And guess what? It's time for the Piece of the Morning Show. Yeah. So check it out. Here we go. When we come back, we'll talk about Councilman Pete Smith and the big stand he took Monday. Kick it Tuesday. That's right.
Partner and a friend. Love, all the stars above, each and every day, guide your way through the path of joy. All the girls and boys, happiness is here. I've been looking at this. Partner and a friend, that's what you gonna be. Partner and a friend, that's what you gonna be. Partner and a friend, that's what you need. Oh yeah. That's what you mean to me. That's what you mean to me.
Yeah, you hear that bang? Let's go back to the piece. Bring it on down, bring it on down. let it play in the back of your own mind a little
Okay.
bit. There we go. We're going to let that just simmer in the back. Or that horn just cranking. Who was that horn playing that horn, man? You remember that?
Oh my God, that's
Al?
Tony.
Tony?
No, that was Tony. That was Tony Harris.
Tony Harris on that
Chicago,
saxophone.
Illinois.
No doubt about it. So listen, thank you for coming and joining us. If you're just coming in time tuning in with the Peace in the Morning show this morning, we are really pushing just a little more love. You know, we want to encourage you to push that peace, push that love all day long, all night long. Wake up happy, go to bed happy, whatever the case may be, because love is the most important thing. That's our greatest resource. It's our greatest asset. Is love.
Yeah.
So we want to push and promote that. So briefly, there's a councilman in Anne Arundel County, a gentleman by the name of Pete Smith, who brought to the stage an announcement at the state of Maryland after the African American Leadership Caucus. And what they talked about was creating a state of emergency in Anne Arundel County for race relations. A state of emergency in Anne Arundel County for race relations. In Anne Arundel County, the county executive and the full council in Anne Arundel County put in place a state of emergency for opiate use, heroin use, because in 2015 there were about 40 heroin overdoses, and in 2016 there were over 100 overdoses that resulted in death. So it doubled the amount of people who died from heroin overdoses in Anne Arundel County. This was not something that just happened in Anne Arundel County. It's happened throughout the state of Maryland. The state of Maryland
Across the country.
great deal of resources and across the country. So
Right here
this-
in Montgomery County, not to cut you off,
All over.
Montgomery County has its share, upstate New York, I mean, everywhere. And it's hitting a lot of Anglo-Saxon homes, European homes.
That's right.
I think, which is bringing more attention. I heard a delegate say in New York how long our black people have been suffering, people of color, from heroin addicts and not having any refuge, not having places to go, homes to bring out treatment centers, things of that nature to really get help. We lost a lot of people through dirty needles and incompetent healthcare services. And then all of a sudden, when it started to affect another culture in the community, everybody's getting on board to do something. I say high time, better late than never.
So what we want to do is, emphasize the fact that you got to put your love in motion. Love has got to be an action word. And so you got to put that action on the table. And the reason why Councilman Smith brought this to light is because the recent killing that took place at University of Maryland College Park was from a Severna Park resident, Anne Arundel County. There was a noose placed up on top of Crofton Middle School by two white teenagers or young people in Anne Arundel County. Throughout the county itself, the school system has dealt with a number of issues, surveys about using the word NIGGER, just a number of countless events. And so he said, we have enough problems in this area to take a stand and create a state of emergency where businesses will have to deal with it, where schools will have to deal with it, where funding will be put in place to educate people on the importance of loving one another. Just a little more love. So we want to just push a little more love. So look up Councilman Pete Smith, check him out, go to his website, go to his Facebook page, his social media, support him, find out his ideas, understand why he's doing that, start to go to the council meetings there so you can understand what's happening in your community and you can be involved and be on the front line of providing just a little more love.
It's key. You have disaster training, you have first aid training, you have training for different types of healthcare programs.
Right. What kind
you
of
have
training
training
are you
for
taking?
jobs. So why can't we have training so people can learn how to communicate? Bubba Grimes always says, Roland always says on the show, I really want to understand how people don't communicate better. How can we train people to better communicate? How can so many people see each other every day and pass each other straight? When we get in an air-conditioned room and all of a sudden the air condition shuts off, you see how people start talking, man, it's hot in here.
Right. Open
I'm
up.
sweating, I'm sick.
On the
Get
elevator, you don't even speak.
Right.
Until the elevator shuts down. You get on the elevator every day with the same people. Don't open your mouth. Everybody looks to the sky, look to the left, look to the right until the elevator goes boom, boom, boom.
Then we start talking. I got heart disease. I think I left the stove
Start
on.
showing
I
pictures
got
of their family. Oh, my daughter just graduated. My
Yeah.
son's having a baby.
Scared.
All kinds of things bring people together. Don't let disaster be what brings people together. Make it that little more love.
Little more love.
That little more love.
Touch them.
That little more
Touch
love.
them.
That's right. Show your love.
Touch
Show your
them.
love.
Shout out to Messiah today. Messiah Ramsey soon. We love you, man. Wherever you are in New York, we love you. All the best to you. Stand firm. Peace and love.
No doubt, no doubt. Peace and love. Also, peace and love. We shouting out Brother Ron Ward again. Coming on, Ron Lee Ward Jr. Brothers just doing it up, playing out throughout the region, doing some phenomenal things in music, and got a tough band. Tough band.
Oh, I need to hear that.
Oh, yeah, you're going to hear it because he's
I'm
going to
always
be here
looking for a good band.
next Wednesday.
in local.
He's going to be right here. So we're now going to shift to dun 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 cosmic manifestations. You know what time it is. Sexercise. Exercises for love. Holistic sexual healing and family lifestyles. And the key component to this is number one, we want to protect our children from being abused, neglected, misused, and mistreated, kidnapped, abducted, sexually harassed, sexually abused, all of those things. We want to break that cycle. And one of the ways we break that cycle is by educating parents and families on how to talk with your children, how to be more in tune with their bodies, how to be more in tune with what's going on in the world. So that's why we bring this issue to light all the time. The number one reason, so you understand, is because we want to protect our children. We want to protect our families because it's those abusers. Those abusers were abused in most cases before they became abusers themselves.
That's right. And I just want to welcome Sexercise, Holistic Sexual Healing and Family Lifestyles, Living Proof, Family Works, and Sexercise, Exercises for Love.
All right.
Think about your eyes, ears, nose, throat. Think about things you can do to exercise to get rid of the mucus, to get rid of the headaches, to get rid of the sneezing and coughing, allergies that you have. Stop eating the foods that congest you. I always tell you that. Flour, pasta, spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, put it down. It's heavyweight. It's nothing nutritional in it whatsoever. All it is a bucket of doo-doo going around with you everywhere you go. Get rid of the garbage. Get rid of the funk. Also think about your lungs, your shoulder level, your liver, your kidney, your gallbladder. What do you need? You need good water. You need vitamin B3, vitamin B12. You need vitamin C. Also, you need vitamin D3. Look for D3 that's not made of milk and eggs and or fish, but made of vegetables and mushrooms. Okay, the next thing I want to talk to you about is running in place, standing up, and just running in the same area. You don't have to get outside. You don't have time to go to the gym. Just get up.
Run in place.
Run in place.
Just do it. Run in place. Just do it.
That's right.
Just do it. Just
and
run in place.
And you can do it in a way that you're like a football player. You know, you're running in place, and then it's something. Brush it up, and you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You're doing like 50.
Just keep working.
Stop. Then slow it down.
Oh, slow it down.
You
Bring
know,
it up.
and then
Okay.
speed it back up.
To speed it up.
And you're
You
doing
do this
all
right
you're
at your
shaking
desk.
off the fat on the side, the
Lymphatic
hip.
system.
Right,
That's
and
right.
you're getting oxygen to the brain
Oxygen
and heart.
and circulating the
Very,
blood
very
throughout
important.
the body. Okay. Right on.
The
I
other
could
thing I
just
want to
keep on
talk to
doing
you
that.
about is vitamin B17. A lot of people have kept it quiet. There are books that they don't want published in different languages because really the fear of people knowing how to cure themselves of sicknesses that they make up names for so that you will feel alarmed, that you will feel fear. You'll get the highest paid insurance so that you have health care for something that you could cure yourselves. I use the word cure when I say it because I get it from doctors, not from myself. I'm not a medical doctor, know very little about the field. I've never practiced medicine, never have had a medical degree. I am a research analyst who finds myself in nutrition and healing practices through books, reading, and ancient African and Indian remedies throughout Brazil, throughout Africa, throughout India, and the Caribbean. Okay? So,
And China.
and China, very much so. So if that being said, I want to tell you, please write this down, 240-455-5934. Please call us at 240-455-5934 if you have any interest or comments on this topic. There is a vitamin 17, B17, and the item is called Laetrile. Laetrile. You can get it from Doctors Health Press. Look online, Google it, or Google Chrome Doctor's Health Press. It is found in nature. It is found in certain foods. Those foods are apricot kernels, grape seeds, which is a good reason to use grapeseed oil to cook food with along with coconut oil. Things that are healthy, nutritional value to the body, mind, and spirit. Blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, everything organic. Bean sprouts, lima beans, talk about the pias. Lima beans, macadamia nuts. These are high in latrell, and latrell is something they use to counter the word cancer. So if you use this in large amounts, you will see, oh my God, a tremendous result. Say you ate or made 3 or 4 smoothies or ate 3 or 4 little pockets of blueberries or blackberries every day. 5, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. And in the evenings you ate sprouts, bean sprouts. And you also cook some lima beans. So you have them midday. You're going to start to get your color back. You're going to start losing the pain. You're going to start feeling more energy. Why? These are antioxidants. These are things that kill bacteria, germs. You want them in your body. So you start looking for good sources of organic blueberries, blackberries, strawberries. And also you can get cherries. But blueberries, the berry family, is the one with the latrell. Laetrile. Vitamin B17. Look for Dr. Philip Bingle. Dr. Philip Bingle. Bingel. They have a list of clinics that offer latrell for cancer treatment, and they are Cancer Tutor verified.
Spell it again, please.
Dr. Philip Bingle. Bingel. They will give you clinics that offer latrell, and they are Cancer Tutor verified. Another powerful doctor who has a beautiful article that was written in March on the 16th of 2016 is Dr. Alwyn Wong. Right here in D.C. area, Dr. Alwyn Wong. His name is spelled A-L-W-Y-N and Wong, W-O-N-G. His article is in talking about all the benefits of vitamin 17, fruits, sprouts, and more. It's called Latrell Foods, Fruits, Sprouts, and More. Powerful article. Look it up online. Learn more about vitamin 17, and you will see that it is truly the knowledge of God. You will see that it's something that builds the body, not destroys the body, but destroys the poison in the body. Don't take my word for it. I'm a research analyst. Go do your homework. Find out yourself. The next thing I want to tell you before we get back to Darius' exercises for love is about kissing.
Well, we got one of your songs cranking in the background.
Well, let's play it.
We're gonna start it.
You can play it, and then we'll come back and I'll talk to you about kissing.
We're gonna start this. We're gonna
start it from the beginning.
Start this one from the beginning, please.
And
yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Next one. Let me see.
And I'll be back with kissing.
One more. We're gonna work it. We get it there. We get it there.
Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, that's not the one, but we're gonna listen to it for a little bit. That's right. We want to just throw this out there to you. So, Queen, you talked about things that can help us and to reduce the possibility of you being able to get cancer, but also things that can help remove cancer from the body as well.
Yes, things that can remove all kind of sickness from the body. Detox. You want to detox? Put down all the food. Don't eat anything but blackberries, blueberries, apricot kernels, sprouts, all kind of bean sprouts, mung bean sprouts, apple bean sprouts, buckwheat sprouts, cauliflower sprouts, broccoli sprouts. Okay, and make sure you have lots of lima beans. Soak them, cook them in hot water, make them soft. Just put onion and garlic. You don't need anything else. No salt. Get a little liquid amino. Dr. Bragg's liquid amino for those who like it. Cayenne pepper, celery, and eat that. My God, you can take, I'm going to tell you a good drink. Almond milk and beans. After you cook the lima beans, the next day, 2 days, you don't want them like that. Just put them in a blender with some silk almond milk, organic, non-GMO certified, and you've got yourself a bean smoothie.
And you can put a little avocado in it?
Oh my God, you don't need the avocado because it already has texture in the bean. And it's so awesome. Oh my God.
Cayenne?
Yeah, you can pinch of cayenne. It's already in the beans, but you can always add more. Very powerful. I'm just telling you, you don't have to throw food away. You can be more economical. People say, oh, being a vegetarian is so expensive. That's a lie. I'm a person with no bucks, and I have loads of vegetable foods and drinks all the time. Why? Because I eat smart. I'm not a greedy person, and that's what happens. People get a big plate of food and try to put that in the little belly that's the size of your left fist, balled up. Put that underneath your left breast, and you will see that you cannot get 3 big plates of food in that. You can't even get 1 big plate of food in that small place. Because all the food, again, has to be turned into a liquid. In order for it to do any good in the human body, it must be turned into a liquid. The smallest food, even a cherry, blackberry, raspberry, even a grape, even the apple that you chew, it has to be turned into a liquid in order for it to dissolve, go through the esophagus, end up in the stomach, through the blood cell, which transfers that train that drives through the blood system and carries the nutrients throughout the body. Amen, amen. So to go to the next song, the song you're looking for is what?
It escapes me now. It was pumping me up. I had it rocking, so it'll come to me. It'll come to me. We'll just keep on rolling.
Okay. Well, anyway, I want to just go on and say, so keeping to cap up everything, get up, exercise. If you just run in place and stretch your arms, take your right side and go to the left and kick your left foot going to the right. So you're looking like, let me just move this for a minute. You're looking like this, 2, 3, 4. And the next side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what this does is slims down your side, takes away those fat handles in your back, flattens your stomach.
Nobody out there has fat handles.
Strengthens your hips and thighs, and motivates you when you start seeing results. So exercise is key. Don't be afraid to exercise. Stop putting all your energy into the automobile because you can drive like that's what you were born with. Use your feet. Learn to walk. Yesterday I had to catch the train and then the bus and the train to another train, and then I walked. And I'm a person who runs in the morning, so when I had to walk with these shoes on, I saw the difference in running with tennis shoes and walking with shoes that are not made for walking. And still, I felt good because it took me it was like a mile and a half, and it took me half an hour to get to my house. But the point I'm making is, instead of taking another bus or getting a taxi or Uber, I used my feet. Let the Creator see that you care about yourselves. You care about your body. You care about what you were born with.
That's right.
We weren't born with a car. It's a little more love is all you need for yourself and everybody else. And people can tell when you care about yourself by the way you carry yourself. You start caring about yourself, you're going to see it. It's going to show up. Your skin's going to get brighter. Your eyes are going to get clearer. Your body's going to look better, and you're going to feel better about yourself, which puts a smile on your face. Amen, amen.
Just a little more love.
Just a little more love is all we need.
No doubt about it. So we want to thank Wanda Singletary. Thanks for joining us and sharing the show. We appreciate you, David Grogan, brother. Thank you so much. You got a big announcement coming up, David Grogan. She Richie Show. What's up, She Richie? I see you got those tickets. You got to call us and let us know how it was at the African American History and Culture Museum, because I know you checked it out and took your family, your young people with you. So much success. So glad to hear that you were able to enjoy that show, the museum. So definitely give us a call. Or She Richie, we waiting for you to come into the studio and join us here on the Peace of the Morning Show at 240-455-5934. Give us a call and let us know how things are flowing, because you know tomorrow is
Funky Friday.
Oh, we got a dog in the studio. No doubt about it.
And
you know we're going to pump it up. We got a puppy. How about we got the Island Girls in the studio today? We got
me right here. Me want to tell you something. Me dating the preacher. But go and tell it right now.
Oh, Lord.
Me dating the preacher. Him does love me. He say I'm leaving his wife and all. I don't mean no harm. He really is the deacon in the church. And he does love me. And me go and call him right now. Hold on. Darling, me here waiting for you. Me got it hot for you, you know.
Wait a minute. My wife and I get ready to eat dinner.
Well, I thought you said he was coming.
Lord, y'all can't do nothing down there on the job without me. I'll tell you, the God in heaven, you. Let me see what I can do. I'll come on down there and see what I can do, but don't touch nothing until I get there. All right?
Me know you coming, Junior. Junior hangs up the phone. His wife said, Junior, you say you're going to eat dinner. We just finished up. Oh, yeah, baby, I'm eating dinner. Just hold it and slaps on the butt. Hold it right there. I'll be right back. And Junior jumps in the car, and he's thriving. He's going down the road to see his girl, his little island thing. He got that tight. He get down there, and he does his rendezvous, and he goes back home, and he's cool as ever. Junior's running. He's dishonest, and he's playing the game. Doesn't have the heart to say what's going on. But 6 months later, Junior's girls are graduating from college, the twins, and they are excited. They're number 1 and 2 in the class. Everybody's loving them. Oh, Auntie, where Junior, Lord, I don't know when I seen you, but boy, I tell you, y'all and Marie, y'all done a wonderful job with these twins. They just outspoken. They done gone and got scholarship all around the world. I'm so proud of them.
And how do you know it? I tell you nothing but the Lord, love of God. Just give God all the praise and all the glory. Amen. That's right. Hey, Bill, how you doing, man? Oh, Junior, man, yeah, man, you looking good. Oh, man, can't say nothing for an old man. Man, you ain't old, man. You looking good. Oh, what can I tell you, man? I stay in the Word. I stay in the Word. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody come. Junior, telephone, honey. I'll be right back, y'all.
Junior goes to answer the phone. He goes in the den. He picks up the phone.
Oh, Junior here.
Junior, me calling to
Oh, how'd you get my number? What you doing calling my house? I thought you don't ever call my house.
But Junior, that's just it. You told me them things and you was loving me. But you don't know. I'm going home now, Junior, because me going and get the test for HIV and me find out me positive.
Whoa, what you say there?
Me positive. Me going home to me family.
Oh, now wait a minute. My wife is 3 months pregnant. Oh,
No. But Junior, you lied to me because you said it was just me and you. But me know all the time you was lying, you know, Junior. Now me going home, you take care.
Wait a minute.
Junior can't breathe. He's in shock. The place is full of family and friends in the yard. He can see them through the glass.
Oh, Lord.
But he can't go back outside. His behind is toasted. He can't get on a rise. His thing looked like it got shrunk in water under the sea. He's going to sit down thinking what he can do. Oh, he's going to call a deacon.
Deacon Charles? Oh, how you doing? Oh, fine. Oh, yeah, look, Deacon, I called to tell you I got a little problem here. I'm a little distressed. You know, sometimes the flesh gets weak and what have you. And I had one of them times a little while back, but, you know, I cured that. But I just found out that I need to take a HIV test. I was wondering if you could do that for me real fast. What you say? I got to go down to the clinic. Man, you know how many people go see me at the clinic? Well, all right. Fine.
Tune in tomorrow on Funky Friday to find out what happens to Junior.
Oh, Lord, what happened to Junior? The Island Girl strikes again. Watch out. Let's get it up for the queen. Hooray! No doubt about it. Brother Troy Stansbury sent something out this morning. He's having the Family Fun Festival again right here in Annapolis, Maryland. We're going to be showing Raheem Devon's going to be a part of that project. As a matter of fact, Messiah Ramkissoon will be a part of that project. Pastor Charles Curl will be a part of that project. Trey the Kid will be a part of that. Kojo the Man will be a part of that project. So if you know Troy Stansbury's out there, Brother Troy, tell him to call us up and talk to us on the Peace in the Morning show so we can promote the Family Festival, Family Day Festival in Annapolis, Maryland, July 29th, 2017. That's right, July 29th, 2017. Messiah, Raheem Devon, Trey the Kid, Pastor Carl, Troy Stansbury, Bishop Coates, the whole crew. Diva the Bud, the voice will be there. No doubt about it. So check it out right here in Annapolis, Maryland. You'll get a chance to see your very own Raheem Devon. Just a little more love is all we need. Matter of fact, Raheem got one of my favorite songs. So listen, we're about to wrap it up on a Peace in the Morning show.
Yeah, and we love you. And don't forget to treat your children good. And it's Father's Day this weekend. Love some daddies, girls. You can just hear him. I love my daddy.
That's
I
right.
wait for my daddy to come and pick me up. Girls love their daddies. Oh my God.
Do they?
Fathers, yeah,
That's
do your
right.
thing. Do your thing.
Show
You
your
know they
love.
love you.
Show your
daddy.
love. That's right. Because my baby Jayla, I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. So as we roll, my queen,
My
we bid you
king.
adieu.
I think
Peace and
do.
love.
Peace and
All
love.
right, that's Queen to the world with the Peace in the Morning show. Check her out tomorrow on Funky Friday. Then we're going to take the peaceful moment. We're going to share with you a few words that we want to make sure that you take to heart, because we need to push at the Peace in the Morning show. We push asset-based communication.
And love.
And so I want to thank Dr. Rhonda Johnson for sharing this. I don't know who the author and creator is, but it says when to keep your mouth
Closed.
closed.
Shut.
What not to say. Don't open your mouth in the heat of anger. When you don't have all the facts, don't open your mouth. When you haven't verified the story, don't open your mouth. If your words will offend a weaker brother,
Don't open your mouth.
if your words will be a poor reflection of the Lord or your friends and family,
Don't open your mouth.
when you have tempted to joke about a sin,
Don't open your mouth.
when you would be ashamed of your words later,
Don't open your
when
mouth.
you're tempted to make light of holy things,
Don't open your mouth.
if your words would convey a wrong impression,
Don't open your mouth.
when you are tempted to tell an outright lie,
Don't open your mouth.
if the issue is none of your business,
Please don't open your mouth.
if the words will damage someone's reputation,
Oh my God, don't open your mouth.
if your words will destroy a friendship,
Don't open your mouth.
when you're feeling especially critical,
Don't open your mouth.
if you can't speak without yelling,
Please don't open your mouth.
when it's time to listen,
Please keep quiet and don't open your mouth.
if you may have to eat your words later,
Then please don't open your mouth.
and look, if you have already said it more than one time,
I just said don't open your mouth.
this means you are nagging and being a real nuisance.
Don't open your mouth.
When you are tempted to flatter a wicked person,
Oh my God, like saying the president is great. Don't open your mouth.
watch out now. And when you're supposed to be working instead,
Don't open your mouth.
that's right. So Proverbs 21:23 says, whosoever keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from trouble. So
Right on.
the asset base here is if you don't have anything positive to say,
Don't talk at all.
don't talk about it. Don't talk about
If you
it.
can't say something nice, don't talk at all. Just shut your mouth.
Just shut
But if you can't say something nice, don't talk at all. Just shut your mouth. But if you can't say something nice, don't talk at all.
Just shut your mouth. That's
Yeah,
right.
peace
So
and
check it out
love.
tomorrow. Peace in the Morning show. You know what time it is.
Funky
Friday.
Friday.
So we're going to see you tomorrow. We're going to go out on one of Queen's songs. We love you very much. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Peace in the Morning show. We're out of here. Facebook Live. Peace in the morning. Ow.
Nice. 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 That's why I love bubble grind. Please don't tell anybody. My son know I love bubble grind. Son, I love bubble grind.
Ow. All right. We see you this Saturday. Annapolis All Sports and Leadership Academy. This starting